Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the FrostBytez Gaming Experience. Cribs and Kahana, you must know what's going on. Ah, yes, old tongue again. That is very good. Anyways, she has really good swordsmanship, and she is awesome, basically. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and warn her of it. How do I know this? Because it gave me the services of a poisoner. Test to see is best assured or as Kylon see me as a threat. Either way is a victory of sorts for me. Cool. Does not operate so overly in the rest of the city. I wonder if the organization condones such actions. Such musings are useless. Why have you told me this? I consider you a worthy opponent. Feeling is mutual, though I think you deserve more than just my thanks. I have long promised that I would train anyone who defeats me. My skills with the sword are imperfect, but there are things I can teach you that no other could. Should you emerge victor in our fight, I will train you in some more advanced techniques. You have shown purity of the spirit to wield a weapon with the required precision. Fine reward, thank you. Anyways, that's all that we need to go. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have ourselves the ability to dual wield already, right? No, we do not. But I can't remember if there's a way that you learn ahead of time to use a dual sword weaponry, and she just gives you a better version of it. But let's go ahead and just move on to the fight.
Many people try to break into the Bronze Division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
I haven't lost yet. I don't plan on it.
It was an honor to face you.
And it was an honor for my foot to face you.
Champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
I'm already ready. Let's do it.
Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the Bronze Division for your last match. Now it's time.
It is time.
Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations?
Well, it's January, not August, but I'll go ahead and just take you up on your deal.
Silver Phoenix stands to take control of the Bronze Division from Crimson Kana.
Alrighty. So we shall go weapon to weapon. Whoop. So I can just go one tap each. Keep the distance. Still want to get close enough to actually hit, though. But because we have such a wide gap between us and her, we can just really take good advantage of it. Now we got her in a corner. Gotta be careful, though, because we always move a little bit closer every time. If we get too close, she can do that. And she does hit hard. Not extremely hard, but hard enough. And there we go. The demon staff takes another soul. Nah, I'm kidding. She's fine. Gotta learn the ability somehow.
Has been broken at last.
Because I'm just that damn good.
I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
She just told me that. Were you not listening? We do have a moment. Anyway, so we can ask for some extra silver, and it'll give you a prompt of how, conversation-wise, you want to go about it. Unfortunately for me in my test playthroughs, I failed every single one of them, so I do not have enough of one single stat in order to get more silver. The thing is, I don't really need the extra silver at all. I'm doing pretty well, so we're not going to worry about it. There's nothing else we need.
When you walk the streets and hear your name among the crowds, be sure that your ego does not swell like the body of 11 gaping maw, god of inopportune gluttony.
That's quite the description, buddy. Anyways, what are you going to teach me? Well, she's going to teach me basically the style she used against us, which I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head, but it's basically a dual sword technique. Kind of what Sky uses, but I think it's just even better. Anyways, what are you going to do now? So basically, she is going to leave. She knows that she is a thorn in the guild's side, and she knows that they have it out for her. So basically, she's like, why am I going to stick around this place? It's not a good, I'm pretty much doomed anyways. I might as well go somewhere that I like being and just teach others. This is a really interesting point, though. So anyways, one thing bothers me about your moves, though. Throughout the fight, I felt that there's some opening in your defense. Yeah, I got a little bit too close to you. That's what it was. Why wouldn't you exploit it? What I sensed was some opening in your guard. I cannot name it and could not find it, leading me to believe that it was a brilliant gambit. Your method traps your opponents into hunting for a weakness that they'll never find. You should speak with your master about this. For now, you are For now, you are deadly enough. Oh, yeah, this is not the first time we've heard about this. Should we be concerned about it? Consider it a perfectly laid trap, not a weakness. Your master was truly skilled to mold such a trap into your very being. It is odd he never mentioned it to you. Sometimes the best masters dare not trust their students with the deepest mysteries. Certain lessons can only be learned from one discovers them for oneself. If one discovers it for oneself. Yeah. Hope you fare well. I turn my eye to the east. Challenges awaiting her by the ocean. So basically, Crimson Tears, that's the name of it. But anyway, so she basically told us something that someone else told us before. Okay, so we can't read up on it. I thought I would actually read up on the style there. But basically, our whole entire combat system is based around we leave an opening, they try to go for that opening, and then we take care of them because of it. But again, not the first time that someone's brought that up.
Remember, Soldier's the champion at this level. He'll be watching you.
I'm sure he will. He's the guy that keeps yelling at me.
Dogs nipping at my heels aren't worthy of watching.
You're only in the silver division. There's a guy that's above you. You're trying to act like it's so tough.
Our champion of the bronze division, the silver division awaits. It seems that, indirectly, this serpent has decided to keep your career interesting.
Oh, goody. What could that ever mean for me?
A demon has been added to the regular roster since your earlier victory. And since you've shown aptitude, I'm letting you face him first.
So basically, another demon that we're going against. It can only be bigger, I assume.
Though it will not be easy. Are you ready to defeat this horror?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll take it on.
Excellent.
And I'll take the risk of not saving on it because, like with the other demon, we're going to utilize the focus mode in this fight.
Will the demon rend flesh from bone, or will
So we are going against an elephant demon. So we want to do away with the staff, go back to our legendary strike. Wait for him to get one of his attacks in so we can get behind. And just start going crazy. Jump to the back. And just want to kick him as many times as possible during the slowdown. Get him to... Again, we just kind of want to win the war of attrition later on. I think even then with the elephant, if you can get close enough to it, some of his attack hitbox will actually go past you and hit the textiles behind you instead of you. It's a weird observation I noticed during my test playthrough. I do not have 100% facts on that.
Kylon the Serpent wishes to speak with you personally. This is a rare honor. Do try to be polite.
No way. Forget this guy.
You have already been granted access to the back room of the arena. And the Serpent's private chamber is just off of it. You may as well go now and see what he wants.
Okay, let's see what he wants.
Oh, and one other thing. The Serpent has requested that you visitate him alone. I know you usually have a friend with you, but they'll have to remain behind for this meeting.
Oh, geez, whatever could he be trying to do? I wonder. Maybe he's trying to get us to join his league.
I told you that Kylon will only see you alone. Are you ready to go in now?
I'm ready to do as I please.
I don't think you should go in there. The serpent is no good for anybody. I'll be around if you need me.
You seem to know him a little too well, buddy. I wonder what it is. Alrighty, what do you want? Whoa, you are a crazy-looking creature.
It is vital that we talk a moment.
Is it really?
You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks.
Oh, thank you. Free money.
Young man, but I know you have the wisdom to see that my friendship has advantages. You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean I'm going to accept any of it. Let's see here. I have no interest in working with you.
Indeed. Of course, every match you face in the arena has you working for me, whether you realize it or not.
You bet you think you're so cool.
Right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Kui has told you about us, if you didn't already know.
I already knew.
Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate below the view of the authorities of this great empire.
Oh, I've heard this song and dance before. It's literally making me yawn. Anyways.
Come now. We're above calling each other names, aren't we? The guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed, and with his death, a new leader must be chosen.
Well, it should go to be the one that vanquished him easily.
I intend to replace him in that role, and I need good people to back me.
Yeah, but see, I can just win everything, so... yeah.
Did you?
That's good. You do realize I'm the one that killed him, right?
You don't match the description we have of the killer, but then the descriptions are fairly tenuous. If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins a repayment for that debt in full.
Yeah, you owe me a little bit much more like your life, but we'll deal with that later.
Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here and that he left the arena. But do you know why? Do
I care? He's a good fighter and I'll keep him. Anyways...
Whirlwind's past is certainly a colorful one. Did he tell you that he was thrown out of the arena?
I don't care. Probably for killing too many people.
Rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder, excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating in public.
All of which he's told us openly, and more so. Anyways.
If you trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive fighter, but he is better avoided than confronted.
So why don't you go confront him yourself?
We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox, wisely stayed here and went on to become champion.
Good for him.
You could reach that point yourself, you know. Indeed, that's a distinct...
Consider that it's probably something that runs in the family, just being brute force warriors.
To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I will work together closely.
And if I refuse?
You place yourself in a precarious position, my young friend. I would hate to see your career stagnate.
You can't stop me from winning.
You see... What is that noise?
I wonder.
Hey, you can't...
Oh, but he can. He's about 500 feet taller than you. And there he goes. Surprised he didn't, like, break the door open. He just pushed it in so lightly. What up, big guy?
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
No, you won't, Whirlwind.
Damn.
Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as so many do, in your odorous presence.
Wow.
We might
It's got a sting.
Perhaps.
Talked about your odor, man. You gonna take that?
You and I have to talk. Alone. It's important.
Alright, well, what have you got to tell me, big guy? Let's learn about your past. If he's gonna tell us all of it, or just some of it.
Look, you can't trust Kylon.
I never did.
I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it if he were really crafty, but...
You didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind?
You didn't think you were actually gonna come down here by yourself and do something.
For once in my life, I've got something important to tell someone.
That's very true.
You have nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
And what are you gonna do?
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the serpent's tail.
Like, you're talking that big to a guy with those big-ass axes that's that big? And I'm here? Oh, I finally get to kick someone in their face. Ah, yes, it feels so good. Someone I've been wanting to kick their teeth in. Oh, and I can do it again and again. Hey, this guy's got 1,000 cuts. Good for him. I'm just going to keep kicking him right in his teeth. Oh, my God, it feels so great. Oh, I've been waiting to have somebody who I hated just kick their teeth right in. But seriously, you came down here, you're gonna take me on, and you're gonna be taking on this guy with 2 giant-ass axes that towers above you.
For a little guy.
No, he didn't. He hit me twice. That was it. Everyone's little to you.
Good point. But he was particularly plucky. It's nice when they stick around longer so you can practice your moves.
He did last a little bit longer than most, I'll give you that.
Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kai Lan's thugs, you know. Not at all.
Oh, I'm sure.
Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was.
I believe it.
Then my brother came to the city and decided he'd join the arena too. The arena was about the same as it is now. Kui and Kai Lan were there and Lucky Cho too, but he was just a runt back then. My brother became the arena champion. The Raging Ox.
Oh, the Raging Ox is your
They
brother.
said he retired, but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know. I'm the one who killed him.
Well, you've also killed your next up-and-coming wife and her whole entire family, so, you know, that's not a big shock. Why'd you kill him?
Raging Ox was one of Kai Lan's men. Well, he wasn't always. Kai Lan approached me first. When I turned him down, he went to my brother instead.
Got the glint of gold in his eyes, I bet.
I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting his way to becoming champion, and doing a little work for the guild on the side. He was so
Might have made some things
cocky,
awkward, who
he listened
knows?
to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kai Lan, he stopped talking to me. Soon Ox became Kai Lan's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was a common thug. One night I followed Ox back to Kai Lan's. I was drunk and I was mad. I just wanted to tell Ox how dangerous Kai Lan was. Convince him to leave.
But he wouldn't have any of it.
But Kai Lan was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to stop me. When it was over, Ox was dead, and my axe was covered in his blood.
And my axe. So then what happened?
Kai Lan just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I wasn't so stunned.
Good to see that a family's death will be one that'll stun you.
For the first time in my life, I ran. I ran, and then I drank myself into a stupor that lasted for half a year.
He really is a serpent.
You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself about working with a serpent.
You never even gave me a chance to tell you that I have no plans of that anyways.
I'd really like to see Kai Lan's face if you become arena champion. Of course, I'd rather just kill him.
Why not both? Let's put a weird look on his face and then kill him. You and me. Together. Anyway, strong arm. What is this? Intimidation of 8, but a charm intuition down. New. But again, I mean, technically speaking, if you want to, you could put all of it into one. And again, it does make it a lot better for answering certain questions, but that's what you got to do. Let's go ahead and actually save really quick. And yes, I got a lot of saves, but that's because if something goes wrong, then I can go back, you know, recording-wise anyways.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight.
I am definitely ready for the next fight. Let's go.
What do you need?
I'm not too worried about the next couple of fights, but again, because we've got so many fights done without an autosave, best is just, you know, take precautions. What's the next fight?
This next fight should be fairly simple for you. I once more want to send you up against 4 opponents. The crowd loves those fights.
I'm sure they'll be just as easy as the last.
These are tougher than the students you faced before, but should pose no problem.
If it's the 4 people from the Black Leopard School, I've already beaten them single-handedly.
Excellent.
Then again, that was one at a time, not all 4 at once. Ah, feels good. Gotta kick someone's teeth in that I didn't like.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
What a name, 3 Reach.
What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was following Silver Phoenix.
Easy.
He fights next, doesn't he? Replace the men slated for that match with our own. And ensure that their blades are coated with extract from the ebon orchid.
Ooh, sounds like a new kind of poison to me.
Magic of this place could not neutralize that poison.
So it sounds very intimidating. It's not. You get hit by the poison, it does a little bit more damage than normal poison. That's it. It's not like if you get touched by it once, it's an instant game over. They make it seem like if you get hit by it even one time, you're in, you know, a bit of a pickle. But again, all it really does is does a little bit more damage than basic poison. That's really the only difference. I say let the cannibals go wild on his corpse. And we get some interesting visuals here of pulling out some pieces and just having them literally vanish, because we don't actually see their mouths open and close. So now we know instead of going against our usual 4 people we're supposed to be going against, we're going against 4 different. So the 2 on the sides will use poison, and then the 2, you know, with the swords will use, well, swords. Now these guys will gang up on you. They will not come at you one at a time like most other group fights. I definitely want to get rid of the sword fighters first. Ow. Kind of doesn't matter what order you take them out in, though. I think they all have the same health bar. All the same. I'm just going to do a quick heal here. Oof. And yes, you can still use Spirit Thief even in these fights. I was hoping to finish him off there. Just finish him off from a distance. Ooh, let's use a whole chunk of chi. No, no, no. Give me that. There we go. Now we can utilize it. Alrighty, I want to take out the other sword guy first. Excuse me, gentlemen. Whoop. I should have done the AoE when they were behind me, because now they're all going to be grouped together, and I want to keep them separated. A little bit close on the side there. It's hard for me to see one of them, but I think we're good. Nice, okay. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Ooh. There we go. Oh, nope. Don't you dare. Okay, so the other guy's just going to sit there and watch, it looks like. We'll just take advantage of that and just clobber this guy. Alrighty. Now it's just a good old 1v1. And about as easy as any other fight. As you saw, it took a hit, a little bit of damage, nothing too terrible. The sword is obviously the one that you're most going to be terrified on.
The fighters I picked for you to face were not guild men, and they certainly lacked poison-coated blades.
Oh, the poison was in the blades, too.
The wards are useless against poison. That's a danger we have never been able to solve.
So basically, poison is the only thing that can actually hit you.
As far away from that end of things as I can. You have to believe that I look out for my fighters.
Oh, I believe you.
Just before you came up here, I received word from one of the guild men from outside the arena. They send their apologies.
Do they?
I believe they feel Kylon's actions were not appropriated to the situation. You shouldn't have to fear assassins again, not after that message.
Let's hope not. Anyways, we shall continue this conversation next time because we need to call it apart right there, ladies and gentlemen. So I do hope you enjoy the rest of your evenings. We'll see you all in the next part.